So I saw a tweet the other day. You'll notice that's where most of my ideas come from with these videos. And I'm not gonna lie, they cooked shawty. And it was kind of crazy to me. People were disagreeing, writing think pieces, all kind of stuff. And I read the quotes and I started to understand the real issue. Most people didn't understand what she was really trying to convey. So, the tweet says, RDC World is one of the reasons why anime is accepted in today's society now. And by the way, shout out to Oozing Guts for the idea behind this video. But I think it's time I take a deep dive into how I feel black creators help make anime more accepted in America, in black culture. I'm going to warn you, I'm not going to get them all. If I don't name your favorite YouTuber, please don't send them folks after me. This video was from my perspective, so of course I'm gonna more so focus on the people that I watch. Now with that being said, my perspective is a very black perspective. I can't speak for other communities, but I can speak for what I grew up around, which is a 95% black population. Now those YouTubers I watched personally were, but not limited to, RDC World, Caleb City, King Vader, Lean Squad, etc. I'll even throw in, some gameplay guys like Afro Senju, Corey Kenshin, and I'm pretty sure you get the point. That vein of YouTube. Now I want to take y'all back to a time when anime was still kind of underground. We had the big three popping, DBZ still getting games, even though One Piece definitely deserved it more.
Stop the cap.
Did I say that out loud? Anyway, this was a time where anime was really growing its legs. Toonami was doing its thing, and we were eating. However, there's a clear difference between this era and now. Back then, if you were an anime fan, you had to search and find a group of people that were into it as well. Aside from Dragon Ball Z, which did crack numbers in the hood, most anime was still kind of underground. Naruto was the closest thing to DBZ in popularity. And even then, it was still kind of hard to find a Naruto fan. It wasn't like today where some of everyone has seen Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, and others, Chainsaw Man, stuff like that. Finding a new friend that also watched anime felt like a special occasion. And it was something that you could truly bond over. Now me personally, I never got bullied for watching anime. I never got bullied, period. They knew who to play with. But you feel what I'm saying. No bullshit, that is not my experience. But it would be wrong of me to not acknowledge that some people definitely were. I won't even say so. A lot of people were getting bullied because they were fans of anime. I see it's a popular thing online where people try to kind of make these experiences seem like they don't matter and kind of minimize it to say, nobody bullied you for liking anime, you just Naruto ran through the hallways. And while that may have been the case for some people, there definitely were a lot of people that were bullied just for liking anime. That weird Japanese stuff you watching, you nerd, I didn't Naruto run through the hallways either. So, and like I said, I was pretty open about being an anime fan, but I don't think bullying was really a major problem in my school. But it definitely was worldwide, and it's kind of ignorant to act like those experiences don't really matter. Now today, if you watch anime, it's a lot more accepted, unless you steal Naruto running through the hallways, which if you do, you should probably seek help. Anyway, I do think there is a very specific shift in time where anime started to kind of get more accepted, and this was due to the rise of the black YouTubers I referred to, a couple of new shows that were very accessible to new fans, and Netflix. Now, if you were looking for a documentary with some exact dates and points, the video essay types, you're in the wrong place. I'm pretty sure you can figure that out by now. Most of the things I'm talking about are like blanketed terms. I'm speaking in a lot of generalities. I don't even think that's the right word. I don't care. And it's just vibes, you feel? But anyway, in 2013 to 15, there seemed to be a wave of black creators popping up. Vader, RDC, Caleb City, etc. Like I said, the dates may be wrong, but you get the point. This is around the Vine era as well. In this way, we saw black people popping up that were also anime fans. Now, while a lot of their content wasn't exactly anime focused, a lot of the times the skits they made has either small references to anime or they were completely about anime. It could even be just a poster on the wall. Now, this was before the term influencer was coined for internet celebrities, but I think it does fit perfectly here. They were influencers and they influenced their fans to watch anime. But that isn't all they did. They made me and other people who watched anime on the low kind of feel cool about it. That may sound like a reach or corny, but I think it's just something you just had to be there for. Seeing funny skits from other black people online who enjoyed the things I enjoyed, it just felt good. But that's something I really can't quantify. But what I can say is that while their numbers grew, so did the people who started watching anime because of them. And this would come at the perfect time for one of the easiest anime ever to get into on the best possible platform at the time. Now Netflix is booming in 2015, and you know the corny Netflix and chill shirts. Netflix had an iron grip on the world before all these other streaming services figured out that, hey, we might need to do what they do. However, anime wasn't as accessible on streaming as it is now. Like, not even close. You had to send folks these crazy websites to watch some shows that weren't exactly popular. And a lot of people just were not trying to do that. And you know, the hentai ads definitely didn't help. Now, as far as streaming services back then, I think Hulu had the best lineup of anime stuff. Anyway, here comes one show that I think is underrated for the waves it made in the anime community. One Punch Man. This was an easily marketable concept, a hero who beat everybody in one punch, and the animation was insane. Being on Netflix, which was, like I said, on top of the world, it was the perfect entry point to anime. And while yes, you had Attack on Titan a couple years before and Demon Slayer a couple years later, I think this was a very pivotal moment in the West's acceptance of anime in the culture. Or, like I said, in black culture. I can't speak for everybody else. And at this time, I noticed a lot more people become a lot more comfortable talking about anime, you know, in public spaces, I guess. And I also noticed a lot of people getting into it. Now, the defining factor here is One Punch Man could have been another Attack on Titan or Sword Art Online.
Get that garbage out of here!
That just blew up in the anime community and, you know, kept it moving. But I think the presence of these black creators, the growing acceptance of it in our community, Netflix, and a couple other factors made it a banger for people who did and didn't watch anime. I had classmates who never saw anime talking about it. And this was literally like Demon Slayer before Demon Slayer. Now, circling back to some of the rebuttals I saw to the tweet that inspired this video saying, no, it was Toonami or we were already watching anime, which is quite literally not the point. These YouTubers boosted the popularity of anime, gave black people a safe space to talk about it and feel cool doing so, and also helped with the acceptance of it in black society. And for that, I am forever thankful. Being able to walk around in anime shirts and have people approach me and talk about it was a thing that I never expected would happen growing up. Earlier this year, well, that was actually like 3 years ago. I don't know why I just lied, but I was at Six Flags with a Dragon Ball Z shirt on, and this kid that was working there told me I need to watch One Piece. He was gassing up like it was the craziest shit ever. So I showed him my Zoro tattoo, and he lost his shit. And we talked about it for like 10 minutes. And without the impact of RDC and others that I named in this video, I'm not sure if that moment would have happened. Now, I'm not sure if this has to be said, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it because, you know, a lot of people don't have common sense. But I'm not saying that these YouTubers are the only reason anime is big over here now or in the black culture, like I must specify. I'm just saying they're a big factor. And if you can't understand that, especially after watching this whole video, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, if you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for making it this far. Comment your opinions if you agree, disagree, you got any personal experiences in the same vein that I had. I'd love to hear it. Peace out.